Hey guys, it's Theuberelite, and this is a commentary about Diablo 3 beta and with some Diablo 3 beta gameplay in the background. As you guys may know, the open beta came out yesterday. As of the time that you're watching this, I was playing it yesterday mostly, and it's actually pretty fun. Although you do only get 2 hours of gameplay from it, it is actually pretty fun, and I was bashing it on Twitter a bit, but you gotta keep in mind, I just came from Diablo 2 being a level 87 source with this ridiculous meteor build with insane gear, 3 pieces of Taurasha, you know, all that good stuff. 107% faster cast rate, teleporting around the map in 15 seconds basically. So Diablo 3 felt slow-paced in comparison to that, but you know, Diablo 2 was pretty much teleporting the game after you reached the high-level builds, and oh god, PvP, I don't even want to discuss it. If you didn't have Enigma as a class other than Sorceress, you were fucked. So yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk more about Diablo 3, the changes that have been created, and what I think of them. Now, first of all, let's talk about portaling and identifying stuff. Now, identifying is, it's like a spell. It takes time now to identify objects, and you don't have to identify magic objects anymore. You just have to identify rare objects, and I'm not sure if there's going to be unique items in this game, but I'd assume there are. But I don't know yet because I haven't seen anything unique, and I probably won't for a while. But yeah, you don't have to identify magic objects, and you only have to identify rare objects, and that just takes like 5 seconds to do. So you can't have this bot that just like spams commands, you know, and just does everything in like a blink of an eye. And yeah, good anti-bot measure with that. Portaling is also a spell now, so you can bots aren't able to, if bots are trying to get a large amount of gold, this slows them down heavily for farming. And basically you just want to place a portal in a good spot, in a good safe area. You can't just lay down a panic portal when you're about to die, you know. That was a really popular move in Diablo 2, and you will not be able to do that in Diablo 3 because it is kind of cheap in my opinion, and I would understand why Blizzard would want to do that. And the biggest one in my opinion is that exiting a game now actually takes 10 seconds. And so you can't have these bots that have like a what is it called? I think it's a chicken option, where like it'll auto quit the game if it hits like 10% health and it doesn't have any pots or full rejuves to hit. It'll automatically just leave the game. That it happened a lot in Diablo 2, and this is a really important anti-botting measure. But however, in addition to that, all potions now that you consume yourself with the Q key are instant heal. The ones that you pick up off the ground are slow heal, much like the ones in Diablo 2, but the ones you consume are instant, and they do have a cooldown, so you can't just like gulp down like 5 200 health pots and instantly have 1000 health. This is also kind of gonna add an interesting part to PvP because these drops can be placed onto the arena, as I saw in a 2v2 arena match. So the team that gets those and is able to control those and keep their health back up can really turn around a fight, and it's really gonna add something interesting to PvP arena. What's really interesting is that there are no skill trees and no attributes. Now, this sounds kind of bad, because, oh my god, everybody's gonna be the same, you know? And the only thing that's gonna be different is their gear. But, with that, you can't switch your spells with a hotkey, and when you do switch your spells, there is a long cooldown time before you can use that spell. There's at least like 10 seconds. And I really hope they make it so that you can switch it for a hotkey for PvM purposes. Like in a clip that you probably saw earlier, I had to switch from a beam to a kind of like AoE bombish type thing to get rid of some skeletons, and then I switched back to this beam so I can get rid of the boss thingy, and that was a process and a half, and it would have been easy if I had the hotkey. I don't really mind the cooldown time, it makes sense. What else is there? The PvP is going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of different builds, like you use different skills with each other and stuff. Of course, teleport is going to be very popular. You know, it's kind of going to be like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. You go up against a wizard. All you know is there's going to be a wizard. You don't know if he's going to be pulling out this like one build or another, because there's also different runes with those spells and all that. So it's going to be interesting to see what that comes out to. Amenities don't look like they're going to be a huge part of the game. Again, I don't know for sure because this is only Act 1. And I don't know if there's going to be a normal Nightmare Hell, ladder, hardcore, expansion. I don't know if they're going to have any of that. Leveling is only going to be good to like get different types of gear and to unlock spells. You're not going to get any higher level spells. You are going to get higher level runes, but yeah. And since there's no self-set attributes, you know, the gear is going to be based on your level only, and if it's based for your class sometimes. There's no mana pots. The arcane power thing, it regenerates itself, so you can't just drink a mana pot and then just spam a certain spell over and over again, like your right click or whatever. Like mine is set to Arcane Orb, I think, right now. I don't know, I'm not looking at the gameplay. Yeah, that prevents me from spamming that, and makes things a little bit interesting. Different spells, like the 1, 2, 3, 4 spells, have different cooldown times. So, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm not sure about that because I only have my first spell unlocked, so yeah. Well, I think I have my second spell unlocked, but I never used it, so yeah. Anyways, guys, this is just a thought on Diablo 3. Really looking like a good game to play, and it's really looking like the PvP is going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that, and I really hope they manage to pull off the PvP in good time. And I actually think their PvP could be so good it could actually make it into an esports thing. Could be very popular in esports, and I really hope it manages to do that because I love esports. But yeah, guys, this is Theuberelite signing off. If there's anything I missed, if there's anything you want to know my opinion about, leave it in a comment. And I will be sure to reply to you, and I'll be more than glad to. So yeah, this is Theuberelite signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed. The link to battle.net is going to be in the description, or you can just go to battle.net and you'll be able to probably find the Diablo 3 beta yourself there. Try it out. It's kind of cool. It's only a couple hours of gameplay, and yeah. So yeah, this is Theuberelite signing off. Peace out.